Hello everyone, it's time around here. Welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of Iron 4, not Black IC, but modern day mod playing with Germany. So let's go on the campaign and let's see what's gonna happen next. As you can see, we're playing at veteran difficulty, and we have already managed to capture Russia. Now, as you can see, Russia is our allied state right now and is part of NATO, something that would be impossible to imagine in a real life. And we're moving forward. Now, as you can see, we have the SPD in power with Martin Schulz as Prime Minister or Chancellor. And then we're gonna move on. Let's see what else are we gonna do next. So let's move on with the game. Now, we got a lot of proposing trade agreements from many nations. Of course, most of them are small. But I think that this will also add a little bit to our income if we're gonna make trade with them. So let's make trade with them and let's see what's gonna happen next. We could of course demobilize, we're not gonna do it. Bundesverfassungsschutz wants to shut down. Yeah, let's have them shut down. The only unstable are the leftists, but I think that they are still doing better now. And I think that basically we could also decrease the spending because we have stability almost everywhere. Now, we don't want to get rid of the Verfassungsschutz, we just want to live it, because the constitution of Germany is more important, so we're just gonna stick with it and continue financing it. Now, as you can see, also we got a huge manpower right here, because we have recruitable 7.97. We're gonna soon demobilize, we have huge military spending, however, we will demobilize. Now, we could of course get even more divisions than 113, and we're recruiting them right now as we speak. We're also starting to have a little bit more amount of equipment. We're still gonna need more utility vehicles, and most of all, we're gonna need armored personnel carrier. So basically here, armored personnel carriers, we're just gonna have to build more of that. Now, we got plenty of everything, we just don't need anything else. So I think that basically, and generally speaking, I think we're doing fine. I'm just gonna adapt a little bit to the industrial investments right now, because there are many things where we don't really have to invest that much, such as these things here. We're not gonna need that much. We're gonna need a lot of utility vehicles, we're gonna need a lot of that and a lot of that thing. So this is what we're gonna do. Now, I'm also gonna build some even more military factory, or maybe not, we'll see about that. Maybe we're not gonna do this just yet. Pretty sure that we're gonna do pretty good here. We're in October 2022, and now we are becoming a big power inside of NATO, which I think and I hope is not gonna disappear. Got more contracts for a fighter. We're just gonna go on because I want to get rid of a penalty that has to do with aging population in Germany. There will be stiff competition is gonna replace aging population with increased population growth. That means more tax cost factor, economy cycle upgrade, treasury cost minus 15, political power cost change economic cycles minus 25%, and 9% more monthly population. Is going to take, however, 2 months to have this. Oh, we got something. Russia's justifying against us. I don't really believe that. Can you believe that? It doesn't say so. They are a puppet state of ours. And they already have 2 divisions. There is another leader here, because the next election will be in 2028, in 6 years. Sergei Mironov, ideology left-wing radical, emerging. A just Russia. Pro-Western nationalist. Yeah, so internal policy of just Russia. So we might see some challenge NATO, completion time. Gain puppet focus against United States and all NATO. Yeah, but I don't think that they're gonna declare war, because if they're gonna declare war, we're gonna be again at war with Russia. And Russia is having only 2 divisions, they are in our faction. I mean, they cannot even declare war because they are in our faction. So I don't think that this will work, honestly. Resistance to occupation might be possible, like in Kiev or so, but frankly I don't care. Right, let's just make our army stronger. First of all, we're gonna have to recruit more men, but I cannot recruit more men because you don't have equipment here, enough equipment here. We're still gonna need a lot of CNC equipment, more utility vehicles, more of armored personnel carrier, And make no mistake, I think we're gonna have all this. Soon we're gonna have a huge amount of this. This is what I'm gonna focus on this episode. End the divide. Okay, we can end the divide. Between will be closed. Yeah, in 50 days it's going to be over. This is great. And we still got some stuff here. Let me see. Got it. Plane. Gonna cost 100. So we're gonna have more researchers if we're gonna do this. What's our tank stuff? Right, there you go. Now as you can see, we got plenty of researchers. Stiff competitions. So now we're gonna have less penalties. We're still European Union member. We're a group of the 7 member. We are a NATO member. And we have adopted Euro. We have the Okersteuer. We got the aging population. It's gonna disappear right now. East-West divide is also gonna disappear. Now we're gonna have a lot more political power once we're gonna reach this. Georgia request, and we have another doctrine to invest in. So let's go on with it. Now there's not much left here. Green to gold, leader skill bonuses 15%, promotion cost, army experience gain, and division experience gain. I think having a better leader is going to be absolutely formidable. We're gonna go on with that, and we got the bonuses right here, as you can see. I mean, I hope so. Entrenchment speed 131%, maximum planning 48%, planning speed 161%, division speed 16%, reinforced rate 17%, supply consumption 53%, not 100%, division attrition 81%, not 100%, non-combat out of supply penalties, base value, yeah, it's a bit. Supply grace is enormous, and original loss when moving minus 10% is minus 7%. Base value is minus 10%, now is minus 7%. Public sector wage negotiations. This is going to decrease the SPD. If we're not gonna negotiate it, of course, and we're not gonna negotiate it. As you can see, we're making also a lot of money. We got 12 trillion, which means that we can spend more money. And of course, I would like to do that. We can spend more on healthcare and social, and then we are done. We're at maximum. Even if it's gonna cost us a lot. We just do it. This can also bring us a lot of bonuses. So let's see, we got making now 83,000. We're not making any more. Okay, we're gonna still go on with machine learning. It's gonna increase the cybersecurity level. We're gonna do this right away. I'm just gonna justify against these nations, although basically it's not necessary to justify against nobody. Now, as you can see, we got plenty of spies. Most of them are at home defending the nation. San Marino. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I'm not sure what these nations are trying to do here. They are just going at the border. But the main... oh, information warfare effect against Russian information warfare. Daily Russia Today. Daily emergency support. Daily national support. Right. So Russia is not following a good path. They got war gods. It has war gods against all of NATO nations. But as you can see, we're doing good. They are recruiting, I think, even more divisions. We're gonna keep an eye on Russia. It might be possible that Russia might betray us and try to break free. We'll see what this is gonna happen. Well, they are still our puppet state. I mean, this should not happen. This is what's going on here. But Russia could attack, however, Romania, and that means that we're gonna take it because we are a NATO nation. Or maybe Russia will take it. We'll see. Although I don't understand because Romania is not a NATO member. I thought Russia is gonna... Actually, it has now a war goal on each and every nation. Which is going to be, you know, dangerous. Because Russia could attack at any moment. They don't have with what to attack, but I think they're gonna drag NATO alliance into it. And there will be a force expansion, which I think I would like. Now, the thing is that we don't know on which nation Russia will declare war next. It might just do it. Alright, let's go on the Boxer. I think Boxer is good. Just It's gonna have to replace that. And as you can see, we already have a better amount of CNC equipment, better amount of attack helicopters, and we're gonna have also enough armor personnel carrier, collapsing housing prices. But this is a big problem now. Now, that decreased our economy. Now our economy is not, we have stable, not even fast growth. It's gonna cost a lot to upgrade this. Problem. I don't understand where did it come from, but gonna have to get rid of it. Anyway, we make huge investments. I could actually decrease the taxes as well. We don't really need that much taxes, right? So let's decrease the corporate and population tax. This should stimulate our economy a lot. So it shouldn't be a problem. Now, as you can see, in 5 days, we're not going to have East-Western divide anymore. We're still making money. We got 12 trillion. So I think that we're in very good shape right now. Even if we would start a war, we're still going to do very good. And we don't have such a big army anyway. Now, let's see what will be the next step that Russia will do now. Having a Russia puppet state, they're going to declare war. We're going to jump on into war and also might gain something from it. They're also a BRIC member. Alright, so we got here some divisions being recruited. This is good. We're just gonna send them right here, and we're gonna try to increase the forces. Yeah, it's gonna take some time before we're gonna be able to replenish everything. So we got stiff competition is over. Now we're not gonna have this aging population penalty. It was right here. Looking better. Now we could go all the way up with these things here, healthcare funding and so on, but I think I'm gonna do this later. First of all, I want to focus on something else. First of all, let's see if we can recruit something here. We need President of the European Federation to have passed the EU Council. President of the European Federation. United States of Europe formed. Right, so this is going to be next. Now there is no Belarus here, so there is nothing to do. Alright, and here there is also nothing to do because we're gonna have to overthrow the Republic, and I think I'm not gonna do this. So we need the Republicans, we need the IFD. In order to increase the IFD, we need more political power. Now we already have a lot of political power, we're gonna make even more. Thank Lord. Now let's finish this thing here. Strengthen the Alexander von Humboldt Institute. We're gonna strengthen partnership with many other nations, so let's do it. We're gonna increase our foreign influence. There are still a lot of things to do here. The national focus tree belonging to Germany is absolutely great. And as you can see, we have ended the East-West divide. Has to host a military. Yeah, let's ask them. Maybe they want to host it. Determine these. I'm gonna go on with that. And also with that, to increase the opinion of industrial conglomerates. Demobilize the nation. I'm not going to demobilize any nation. We're going to fight the foreign influence. We'd also reduce... yeah, let's reduce autonomy of Russia first. And of course, we can also recruit. No, not yet. Alright, that will be good for now. Unfortunately, I have spent almost all of our political power. And I was also hoping that we're going to have more factories. However, we don't really have more factories. We could use more civilian factories now. Construction speed is anyway huge, and production speed is also huge. It's almost 600%. This is really good. Israel has conducted a military strike on Syria. It's not our business, because Israel might attack Syria. They are already at war with Yemen, although Syria could also justify war against Syria. They will leave us at war with Iran and Iraq. Well, this is something interesting. Now we're gonna have all the NATO factions trying to invade Syria. And we're gonna also try to invade it. It's gonna be easily invaded from Turkey, of course. And through that way, we're gonna also move forward towards Iraq and Iran. Now, this is interesting because Syria... Whoa, that would be interesting. You know, we don't have enough power, but I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna tell that I want to conquer this, Latakia. Let's go. It's gonna be done in 2023, 10th of March. In just a few short time. We're gonna be able to invade Syria with our marines. Can we have more marines, by the way? No, we are way ahead above our limit. But we're gonna use these marines to invade here from Cyprus. Cyprus has been annexed by Greece. incredible. Right, we're gonna try to form Syria, Iraq, and Iran because they are in a big alliance with Saudi Arabia. No, wait a minute. They're allied with Iraq and with Iran. That's right, they have an alliance. They are at war with Yemen. And Yemen is allied with no one. So, okay. And then Egypt alone is at war with Saudi Arabia. And Sudan, because Egypt is... Okay, so we can only declare war, justify war goals against Iran, but also against Syria. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna expand through that way. We're just gonna try to attack Syria in 2022 and release it, or force it into NATO. We'll see about that. Because they have generated war tension, and we can do that. So, infiltrate civilian administration in China. Still civilian tech in China. Right, and we're gonna just repeat that. And we could also have cybersecurity. We could also have the bridge towards these nations. Peer state of Iran, I think we have it already. This will help us in case that we're gonna declare war on them. I mean, we're gonna definitely declare war on them, just that as a matter of time. And we got our first serious fleet coming in. Because we got a very tiny fleet here that looks absolutely terrible. And it worked. Alright. Let's send them to Hamburg then. Right, so this guy is having a relatively serious fleet, and the next guy will be this one to reinforce, and then this one, and then this one. So that our fleet should increase tenfold. And also got a lot of air experience. I'd like to use this to upgrade our planes. Now let's see, we could ask Turkey for a military exercise. We could execute a military exercise. Or not. At least one division in Gaziantep. And where is Gaziantep then? Gaziantep. I must be around here. Gaziantep here. So if you're gonna send these guys to area defense in Gaziantep, then we're gonna be able to start the exercise. I want to shut down. Yeah, let's shut it down. Let's check again. So we got 17 days. I'm not sure we're gonna make it. Because I'm not sure that these divisions will be there. Oh, they are coming from northern Russia. No, they're not gonna be there in 17 days. It's impossible. Even with strategic redeployment, I just missed the chance. But let's see. We're in January the 4th, 2023. And the war is just about to start, as you can see. It's going to be an invasion of Iran and Iraq and Syria. So I should also go. It's going to happen in March. I should also send some armies at this border because I really want to start to take part in an invasion. First of all, I want to make this exercise, and then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send the armies. I'm gonna send the troops. Office is open. Front is executive, I think, is open. That's okay. And the divisions are coming and we can launch the exercise. That's great. That was exactly what I wanted to. And we got the Verteidigungsfall, far right? It's still there. Let's check. Ryland Industry. EU-Turkey deal. Oh, this is a bad thing. The Verteidigungsfall. This is great. This gives us a lot of bonuses. Military exercise is countered. should I care about that? Alright, so we're in January now. Let's send the Marines. Naval invasion order. What exactly do they have a naval base then? Or do they have any naval base at all? Hang on a second. Oh yes, here in Lantus. Latakia, sorry, in Latakia. Yeah, that's good. Alright, now let me just send some more troops then. I would like to send this dude. I'm not sure where is he. Ah, he's in Russia. Or in Germany, part of Russia. So with this dude, we're gonna arrive here at the border with Russia, because Turkey, because once Turkey will enter war, then this should be very easy to attack it. Because Turkey will join the war, make no mistake. Turkey will definitely join the war. Now we're gonna see a lot of troop movements, and we're gonna also make sure that we're gonna attack. We could also get through Baku, but not now. They're gonna make sure they're gonna be able to attack Iran and then Iraq. So basically, we can leave Iraq for later, for now, just in case that the war will start. So let me just send this little dude here. It seems that Luxembourg is not part of NATO. Could be attacked by Russia. And the same thing with the Netherlands. Because we don't want to do this. These are European Union nations. Alright, cool. Just in case that we're gonna launch the invasion of Iran. Alright, cool. Let's see if they're gonna move. They're gonna move. Now we're ready. Gain CSO members, so they enter the other lines. And let's see. So these dudes will arrive very fast. It takes some time. But the main thing is that, let's see how much time the Marines will need. 16 days. Because in March we're gonna be able to declare war. And now we're justifying. So we're gonna increase the war tension even more. But frankly, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Mutually exclusive discards, scavenging, equipment capture ratio, supply grace, equipment capture ratio minus. Supply grace is more important. I'm gonna go with that. I don't care to capture equipment. We have our own equipment. We're making less money. If we're gonna declare war, we're gonna make even less money. But we have enough. We got almost 13 trillion. Finish elections, and we also starting to have a little bit more equipment. We're still gonna need a lot of armored personnel, but I think that this is increasing very fast, and also attack helicopter. So I think we're gonna do just fine. In fact, I want to increase even more the production of these, and decrease a lot the production of small arms, although we have decreased it a lot, basically. Alright, now we're gonna produce a lot of these kind of things. And regarding construction, do we have something to repair? No, we don't have anything to repair because everything has been repaired from itself. So don't have to do Frontex Executive Director. Yeah, Netherlands, occupied by Netherlands. This is good. Okay, so we can vote United States of Europe or European Federation. I'm gonna go with United States of Europe, but the question is, who's gonna get this? Who's gonna get the honor? Yeah, let's pass it. Did it pass? Yeah, we could vote this next time, or wait a little bit more. We can do this as well. Bonus for infantry equipment. We have stolen this. Capture cipher. No, we should steal again their military blueprints. Because there is a lot to steal from China, because China is a very evolved nation, so I think we're doing good. Minus 27. And we are already in February, so as you can see, we're investing like maximum amount of money that we have. We could actually decrease the military spending, which is huge. We don't really need this. We got 3.19 million, and we're recruiting almost 10,000 men. This is just way too much. Now, as you can see here, we are investing at maximum. I would prefer, of course, to increase the economic growth, because it looks like hell. But of course, for that, we're gonna need a lot more political power. So we have found the G's, which gives us some foreign influence bonuses, and we're gonna try to strengthen partnership with some nations. Let's start with Japan. Yeah, our troops are there. Once we're gonna declare war on Syria, we're gonna be able to invade them as well. We should also send a fleet down here. Now I could send the biggest fleet that we have. And that is this one here. Let's send it. They cannot move through. They cannot pass through. We can leave it to dock in Hamburg. Yeah, I think that's not gonna work. We can leave it, and if you're gonna go with patrol, they're gonna move to a sign area. Let's check again. Which means here, but I'm not even sure they can move here. Can they move here? Moving to Eastern Mediterranean. Yeah, let them move. That's okay with me. An office is open, or more offices are open. Yeah, 2 offices are open. We're gonna leave the other nations to occupy them. Steel industry wage negotiations. So if you're gonna deny it, it's gonna be great, because this is going to decrease the Social Democrat popularity, which is anyway so huge. Well, we have the AFD. Finally, the AFD are increasing, but I cannot help them right now. I cannot support them because it's just not working. Yeah, so we're gonna take Syria immediately, and then Iran as well, because they are at war with Yemen. SPD election promises not kept. Condemn the unfulfilled promises. Well, this should decrease their income even more. I mean, their popularity is less 40% now. Grüne 17%. Deutsche Kommunistische Partei, and this must be the AfD, pro-Western autocrats. Doesn't seem so. President of the European Parliament. In 23 days, we might be able to vote this. European Federation, United States of Europe. We can vote this right away. In 2023, well, it's never too late to form the real European Union in February. Machine learning. We're gonna move on with machine learning, and we're gonna move to a better cybersecurity level. We are a balanced society. We also have some raids, and we are in March now. Time to start the war, so we can already start the invasion here. So it might work, and we got a new type of rocket. Yeah, let's go on with remote control fire support drone. Non-militia defense plus 10%. You can replace the Taurus. We're also having more resources, as you can see here. making more money. South Ossetia. Yeah, let's go in there. President of the European Union. We are here. San Marino, President of the European Council, President of Central Bank. Euro Navy. I wonder if you're gonna be able to form the United States of Europe. Justification, conquer Latakia is finished. Let's just wait until 15th of March and then we're gonna declare war on Syria. Because we're gonna need more equipment here. That's why I want to wait a little bit. Enemy agent turned. But the truth is that we still got 10 agents. We cannot have more than 10 agents. Right, I think I'm gonna vote something else. I just don't want to break it now. Your nuclear power or Black Sea enlargement, but it would be for Moldova and Ukraine, but they don't exist. Or wait a minute, I think Ukraine does exist. No, Ukraine doesn't exist. Belarus also doesn't exist. We'll go again with digital of copyright. Let's do this. So yeah, as you can see, it's not gonna work, and I'm gonna end 17 out of 20. Macedonia. We still got 40 against 58. We're still not gonna make it, right? Still not gonna pass. Could build even more land force. That's good. So it's just not gonna pass. And we are on 15th of March, which means that theoretically I should declare war. Don't want to wait more. Problem is that most of the nations are rejecting it. We have 20 out of 20, but we're gonna need more support. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit, like 12 more days. I hope we're not gonna pass that war goal there, because I really want to see if we can pass this law. I'm trying to pass this law for such a long time. I could already go for Armenia. And they were here, Bosnia and Macedonia. Maybe we're gonna try to persuade them, Albania. So there's not yet enough. Liechtenstein maybe. 4 days. 41 to 57%. We were just so close, you know. Bosnia. No, it's still not working. 42%. Because it's regarding of the population. If you don't have enough people on your side, 2% is not gonna work. It's not gonna pass. But I was trying. Failed. Too bad. Alright, let's do this. So we're not gonna call any allies. We're just gonna try to invade them directly. Hang on a second. There you go. Now our attack should work. We're gonna have a little bit of help. Wait a minute, who's president in the US? United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Russia has warred against the United States. They have sent some troops in Egypt, and they are guaranteeing the independence of Taiwan, Australia, Egypt also, and they are also helping us. Alright, that's cool then. And wait a minute, are we at war now with like Iran and Syria, but not with Iraq? And we took it. We took it. Cannot believe that. That is something that I cannot possibly believe. Alright, so we're gonna move forward immediately. We are in April, but I think that we're gonna take Syria, and then we're gonna have to take Iran as well if you want to make peace. Gonna have, of course, to make sure that they're not gonna capture this territory. Now let me send these troops here then. Just to have this. And we got a new type of stealth frigate, which is also, I would say, a positive thing. This is 2025 project. Globemaster. 500 days, 900 days. No, it takes too much. Let's see about here. Maybe this one is gonna take less. 400 days. No, it's too much. It takes too much. 700 days. 500 days. No, so let's get back to infantry and stuff. Let's see here. We can move on with CNC equipment, like support equipment. And got a new type of destroyer. Now we're gonna have 10 of it. Let me see if our fleet is patrolling around. They are engaged in a combat here. Yeah, the Syrians are having a tiny fleet, but they are having it. This is what's gonna happen here then. Why is it going so far, so slow? Oh, they got their air force. They just can't wait to capture towers and encircle us. Japan. I got a strategic partnership with Japan. We're gonna go with Korea. And what do we have here? Yemen wants permission to establish military bases. Nope. So Vatican City requested proposed mutual investment treaty, and Spain would like to support us. Turkey, United Kingdom, Poland. This is what happens when you're gonna have your allies. Kazakhstan, South Ossetia, and Kyrgyzstan like to join the war. I'm not gonna allow that because I want to get the big pie. And I hope that we're gonna be able to defend here. The Syrians have sent all of their troops against us. Japan have rejected offer. That is bad, man. That is very bad. They shouldn't have rejected this. Now the Syrians, how many divisions do they have? This is a tiny nation. 15 divisions. Now they have more because the Iranians have sent their troops. And Iranians must have a lot. 177 divisions. Do I see that right? Yeah, they have 177 divisions. Oh, this is gonna be bad. They could annihilate us right here. Want to sign an organization? Yeah, let's sign it. That's okay. I think we're gonna need some help here. Take a look how many divisions they have. And I need to do something else. It's just not enough what I'm doing. I'm gonna send this dude. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to arrive, but we're gonna send him right here. Because with his help, we could take all of Syria. Although I don't know exactly whether Iraq has also joined. They have joined it. Fantastic. Okay. They have joined it. Now I think I'm gonna have to call NATO on this. Let's see if we're gonna manage to defend here. They're just attacking, but they don't seem to do something. And we are attacking now. Because our attack force is huge, and we're messing with Iran that has so many divisions. We don't have that many divisions, of course. And we're gonna move forward here, but not here. We're fighting alone in this. But our Marines are absolutely invincible. We got intel advantage. They also got some planes up there. Simply we are pushing them back. Now this is not a wonder because we are fighting with the German army, and the German army is one of the best in the war, as you know it. We're gonna go with drone 2025. We had a battle here, but we won it. Demobilize the nation. And we can recruit some spies. House of Hohenzollern launches a coup. Well, I don't think I want that. I definitely don't want that. I wanted to get elected, but not to launch a coup. No, I don't want them to launch a coup. So reduce autonomy and combat foreign influence. Let's reduce autonomy in Kazakhstan, and let's recruit some spies. And that's it. Let's see what's going on here in Syria, because this is an important stuff here. So I think that we are attacking them, and we are able to bring them down. Although they got very good troops down here. I'm gonna receive more and more troops around here, as you can see. This is good, and we are the only one who are at war with... Turkey has attacked. I don't care about that. What I care is that we're gonna move forward, and we are moving forward. They got special forces, Iranian special forces. They are keep attacking us, but I think that we're gonna move forward anyway. And the more territory we're gonna get, the more troops we're gonna be able to bring. They are counter-attacking with their tanks, but our troops are managing to launch a very good attack and to resist and to move forward as well. Cultural events to promote intercultural exchange. Yeah, shut them down, shut everyone down. Let's upgrade. Almost done here as well with upgrades. I think we might have also insurgent command. Strategic supply theory, non-combat out of supply penalties minus 5%, because we're gonna take a lot of influence very soon. We're still trying to move forward here with our Marines. Our Marines are the best. As you can see, no one can mess with the Marines. We have a huge defense here against the Iranians. They're suffering massive losses down here. Enemy raids executed here. Now I got another Panzer Brigade. Now I would like to send them... Yeah, let's increase the forces at home then. And we're again starting to lose equipment, as you can see, unfortunately. However, not that much. I think we're also capturing some from Iranians. As you can see, we're moving forward here very slowly. They are also attacking. Are we taking town after town, I think? That is the most important. Also counter-attack again. Soon Iranians will run out of supplies as well. We're just moving forward towards Syria. I think we are taking Damascus. No, we haven't taken it yet, but we will take it. And more of our troops are coming. 3D printed nanofibers. That will bring us a very massive bonus. We're gonna go on with kinetic operation suit. This is gonna upgrade our troops even more. And we got this dude here, but it doesn't seem that he is able to do something. Alright, just prepare, just prepare. In fact, I'm gonna attack. I think we're gonna have a better chance of moving forward if you're gonna imply them as well. Because there are some provinces where our enemies are having no troops at all. And more tank troops is going to be much better. Another country attacked by Iranians. Iranians will run out of manpower very soon, because we are definitely stronger than they are. What about this dude? He's only in Russia, or... I mean in Turkey. Yeah, he's only in Turkey. But we don't need to attack from Turkey. They offer to build Nord Stream. Fossil fuels 21. Very quickly expands for Gazprom pipeline. Recent positive actions. Yeah, let's add the Nord Stream. I think Nord Stream is good. Let's add it. And our troops are still advancing here. They are advancing very slowly, but they are. There are massive battles in Syria. Let's try to push forward here towards Damascus. If Syria is gonna be wiped up, then we're gonna have a very good chance of destroying also Iran. We have a huge defense here. Let's go towards Damascus. They are sending a lot of troops to defend it. They are keep attacking. Many of our troops are not able to attack anymore. Now this is a little bit worrying. So they have to attack through it if they gotta move forward. Don't really understand that, honestly. They are sending troops after troops down here. And we took it, and I think that Syria might actually abandon their campaign at 1st of June. Anyway, I'm glad that they managed to save. So Halab should also be taken. I said that they will be taken. I said that the Iranians are having so many tank divisions, you know. That's unbelievable. Secure communication. Yeah, let's go coordinated strike. And that's great. Partnership with South Korea. Let's see if they're gonna accept it. Let's make partnership with South Africa as well. But if I'm gonna also send them to battle, will they take part in a battle? I think not. But let's have them prepare. Combined arm expert or expert organizer? No, combined arm expert I think is actually both. They are just very important updates for our general. Counterattack by Iran again. They still got forces. They still got with what to attack. That is unbelievable. That they are so powerful. They got so many divisions down here. The Iranians. They are forced to reckon with. Korea has accepted. And we got a new type of vehicle here. We're gonna go with a new type of tanks. We're gonna have to replace and upgrade this type of vehicles because they're gonna bring us a lot of bonuses. And we're losing even more equipment down here. I don't like this at all. Main battle tanks, light tanks. Main battle tank 2.3. No, we have enough tanks at least. We have enough Leopards. That is good. So it doesn't seem that we're really able to move forward down here. And we're attacking with one division, so many of their divisions. But of course, we're also losing a lot. They have so many divisions though. I think I should send more troops, by the way. Look how many divisions they got. See that we are still able to advance here. South Ossetia seeks NATO membership. Whatever. Dude. They are having a lot of raids on us. See that we're also losing some troops, but they are also losing some troops. You're gonna take this province. It'll be great because they will enable these guys to attack. When planned attack, this is very important. It's gonna give us some bonuses here. Attack 20%. Yeah, this will enable us to advance through Syria a little bit. You also got intel advantage. Russia attack our neighbor, has attacked our neighbor Luxembourg. Yeah, Russians will jump in the war as far as I can see. It seems that here we will move through. No, they are attacking us actually. They got a lot of divisions with whom they got out of no general. They are taking also a lot of casualties, but they are implying everything they got to attack. I think they are losing so much equipment, honestly. And they are not able to pull us back just yet. I could launch an attack on them down here, for example, or here. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it will work because they are attacking, and we're gonna take this immediately, and we have encircled them. Yeah, this is what is this here? Jordan. This is Jordan. We have encircled these units. Now this is great. We have encircled these units, and we're gonna wipe them out very soon. Syria is out anyway. Now we have gained some equipment, I think, from Syria. Let's go on with that. Break the 2.5% more. And let's see what the situation here is. No, I don't understand which is which. But I got an idea in order to make the situation even better, because we'll have to do it all the way up until Iran. Right, so reinforcements will arrive. I'm not gonna waste time. Let's get rid of these units anyway. They should be wiped out very soon. Syria capitulated, I know, thank you very much. Right, so we have wiped out a lot of their divisions, and we are just keep attacking them right now. We have gained a bonus for civilian factory technology. And we're just able to move forward. Now we at least don't have to fight the Syrian divisions because they have been destroyed. Now let's see if we're gonna pull forward here. 1st of July 2023. I think they are pulling us back. There are massive wild battles here in the desert, and it seems that the Iranians are doing everything they can, also with their air superiority, to push us back. This guy could launch through, but that means that I have to send Turkey in a war, and I don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that. I also hope that we're gonna repair some factories. Yeah, we're gonna start repairing, especially the infrastructure. This would help us a lot. Yeah, so the Iranians are keep attacking, although they have lost some divisions back there. But it seems that... Oh, what are these guys doing? Why are they coming through here? That is pathetic. I mean, this was supposed to happen here. They gun through Iran. Yeah, and I cannot... this is another breakthrough somehow. I don't understand, but it just is like a small one. I didn't even see it. And they're gonna keep moving around here. So I'm gonna do something else then. But before that, we're gonna have to intervene. Alright. And what is he doing? Move right there, and then through that you're gonna have to move all the way around here and capture all that territory in this province. And I think that we were supposed to still be able to advance here. We are still fighting in Syria. We have not entered Iraq yet. This is unbelievable. This is incredible. Alright, let's go. We have another update here, the MAC, whatever that means, whatever that is. 500 days. 200 days, this is good. Let's go on naval guns in 2025. Because we are anyway in July 2023, and that's okay if you're gonna be able to advance even further on. So you're gonna launch a breach down here. So the Syrians, Iraqians are attacking Imperial State of Iran. Looks like Irish or Italian flag. Roberto Vanacci. This is an Italian. This is an Italian. That is very strange. That is very strange. No matter what, we're gonna take them out. Unfortunately, our losses are starting to rise a lot, I think. But we're still okay, I think. You're doing fine. I think we're gonna break through here, and once we're gonna break through here, of course we're fighting in the middle of the desert, we're gonna take enormous attrition, but we are breaking through. Our guys are breaking through, and they are pushing through Iraq now. That is fantastic, man. There are some Iranian troops. They are also counterattacking us. Situation is still there, but I think that through this area we're gonna push through Iraq, and pushing through Iraq is gonna weaken them a lot. Now they brought a lot of divisions here, that's why we don't have any chance. They got 12 divisions and a big air force. Of course they are still taking losses, but we're pushing through Iraq. We're moving towards Baghdad. Right, they got 2 divisions here, mechanized divisions. They are still powerful. And here they are the one to attack. We're not the one to attack. We are trying to attack, but we're not gonna make it. They got too many divisions. They got 20 divisions here. Almost all entrenched. Doesn't look good at all. But we have splashed through Iraq. Let's see if we're gonna be able to move forward. If Iraq is gonna abandon the battle, then all these divisions might be encircled. Make no mistake. This might happen. Let's see. If you could capture a port or so, that would be so good. And we managed to move forward. Same thing here. No, when I thought so, it didn't work. We also have to fight in the mountains here. But I think that we're doing fine. And we are close. Where is Baghdad? It's supposed to be here. Yeah, here is Baghdad. Vatican City proposed trade agreement. Yeah, let's make trade with Vatican. Oh, we seem that we're gonna break them. We have broken them here as well. This is unbelievable. No, you're just gonna stay there and you're just gonna launch an attack. So we have here 31 divisions. No, this is bad for them. This is very bad for them. Let's see. So I want to launch another well-planned attack here. Well-planned attacks are the best. It's gonna give us some bonuses. Alright, so it seems that it's not gonna work. Actually, it is gonna work.
Breaking news and the latest development regarding the riots in London and throughout cities in the
And we're also moving forward to against Iraq. The Operation Iraqi Freedom is moving forward. So let's see. Man, we're gonna take so many of their divisions here. Hate campaign in the media.
The Metropolitan Police have described the riots as the worst in current memory.
Wait, we got another bonus here. Or update. We've got a bonus for anti-tank equipment. Very well, very well. I'm pretty happy because of that. That's a pretty good bonus. So let's get rid of all of their divisions here. Strategic partnership with South Africans. Now let's move on here. We got only one strategic partner with Vietnam in 2 months, and we're gonna move on. Let's go on. Just a few more units left. South Africa has rejected the offer. Whatever, we tried it, you know. So just a few more divisions that are trying to resist, and now they are done. Or they are doomed, man. They are just doomed. So it says that we cannot advance any further, but I think that we should be able to do so. We could, for example, launch an offensive with this dude. I'm not sure what exactly is he going to attack. Right, let me just put up another offensive line, because I think we got known. All the way up to Mashid. Let's see. The huge offensive should start now. It doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know what is going on, but it just doesn't look good at all. They are pushing us back. And that's all we have. We have here an immense army. Let's see. It seems that we're gonna wipe them out anyway. But I think that they're gonna have to do something. Because we got these guys that have arrived all the way up until Turkey. We don't really need that. Go back here, because otherwise they're gonna pull us back, and I can't stand having them pull us back. Most of the units are there. Anyway, as you can see, we're gonna advance anyway a little bit. It's just that it's gonna take some time. But I think that we will advance after all. Yeah, they will pull us back. But it doesn't matter. As I said, it's not going to last much for them. There we go. Let's pull them back. And we are pulling them back. Everywhere. Right, we might have a chance to encircle them here again. Let's see if it's gonna work. We did it. And our guys are attacking everywhere now, just like madness. But it doesn't look good here at all. Somehow they are being able to beat us. Important is that they're not going to encircle. Oh, they have broken up again here. Yeah, they have broken up again. I think they're going to have to take the Marines and launch another fresh attack down here before they're going to break through completely. We'll try another smash of their armies in here. Hurry up before they're going to move forward. We're still gonna have enough forces here to destroy them, so that's okay with me. Now, as you can see, we have encircled them anyway. Important is that they're not gonna encircle us. Where are the Marines? Attack now. What the hell is going on here? Why don't you attack, morons? One second, just wipe them out. There you go, so we have wiped them out again. That's good. Now we have encircled them again here. This is incredible. Gonna have to send a lot of forces to attack them and finish them off. Because we're talking about another huge amount of Iranian divisions, and if you're gonna make this, it's going to be absolutely magnificent. And the Marines are just moving. They're moving so slowly. That is their problem. Well, I'm gonna focus to destroy them here because we're talking about a lot of divisions. So let's try to do it. Right, and now we have encircled another amount of 25 Iranian divisions. I wonder how many do they have left then? So we're gonna destroy them here nevertheless. It's not gonna be otherwise. And we're gonna also capture a lot of equipment after that. Of course, they are resisting a lot. Just send some more troops up there. Turks are saying that they are trying to help us, but we don't need that. Okay, one of that. Local supplies or force projection. Fuel capacity and army fuel capacity. Or supply grace, another 96 hours. Non-combat out of supply penalties. I think I'm gonna go local supplies. That's okay with me. Strengthening the force a little bit. And I forgot to upgrade our man pads here for ATGM. And we're still having massive losses of attack helicopters and armored personnel carrier, but I think that we're also capturing a lot of these. Right-wing organization, shut it down. Yeah, we're wiping them out. We have completely annihilated them. Can you believe that? We also got the Marines that have nothing to do, and this is the only place where we can move forward. Right in here. And we will gonna move forward. Where are the Marines? Let's send the Marines here. And we should also try to get into their territory as well. Now let's go, let's see. So we're gonna start the attack already, we don't have to wait. They have less troops, make no mistake, they have a lot less troops. That's why we should be able to defeat the Iraqians. Now they're not gonna be able to break us anymore. I mean, I hope so. Because you're just fighting against this area. This is like some kind of desert area where we cannot move forward. But here it seems that we have broken up. We have destroyed so many divisions belonging to Iranians, so that I think that they don't even have too many divisions left. They are receiving help. They are receiving help, man, from Peru, from Venezuela, Algeria, Ethiopia. They're receiving so much help. They got 101 divisions. They've lost 76 divisions because they have been encircled. Things are looking great in September. They are looking absolutely wonderful. Now, of course, we cannot attack them here. I don't even want to get through them through this area. And as you can see, we're gonna move forward everywhere, including in here, although they are trying to counterattack. I got the Lynx. The Lynx is good. We're gonna move on with this KF-51 Panther, which is basically a better type of Panther, of Leopard. It is basically a Leopard, but a better type. Against China, yeah, let's go with it anyway. Right, it seems that we're moving forward, however, not everywhere. They are still having a lot of divisions, make no mistake, it's not all over. It's not all over yet. But I think that, yeah, our Marines are moving forward. Our Marines are the best divisions ever. Take a look at this attack that they have. I mentioned this general that is skill 7. And is still increasing to skill 8. We're moving forward through Iraq. It seems that nothing can stop us here. Secure communications, interrogation techniques. Our Marines are pushing forward through Iraq. We're also trying to push forward here. We're taking some losses here because the width of the front line is not that good. And we got the influenza again. We're gonna try to stop this. And our troops are moving forward anyways. You can see soon we're gonna unite our front lines here. We got so many divisions attacking. I've got some guys that are not doing anything, but I don't want to employ them into battle now. I want to leave them as a reserve army, because we're doing very good anyway. Okay, so we're gonna move forward here in Iraq as well. What is the matter? We need another... Yeah, because we have captured one in Syria, in Anbar. I don't care about that. And we're moving forward, pushing forward through Iraq, although we're having fierce resistance here. Why don't you guys move forward down there? This would be very helpful. If you guys would move forward, that would be so helpful. Oh, yes. I think soon we're gonna enter Iran, or Iran, or Iran, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're doing very good. Alright, I just want to wait a little bit. And we could also encircle these units here, because they are resisting a lot. Kirkuk, where is Baghdad? Did we take Baghdad? Yeah, we have taken Baghdad. I think soon Iran will also capitulate. Iraq, I mean, not Iran. Iran as well. Oh, they are having here defend at all costs. So we're gonna take Kirkuk as well. Okay, we took it. Enemy raids. Suddenly we have a lot of political power. We can reduce autonomy in Russia. Yeah, Russia, reducing autonomy in Russia is a good thing. So what else can we do? Combat foreign influence. Yes, let's do it. Pro-Western. No. Yeah, more resources. This is good. We get lease. Chinese treasury active. But why are the American at peace currently? GPS. Oh, yeah, we need peace in order to have GPS achievement. Ceasefire, nope. That is good. That is looking good. What is the situation here? The Grune. Also got household Hanseler. You could actually launch a coup by AFD is important to rise. Strategic partnership with Vietnam is also on its way. Alright, let's see. So we see that, as I said, that... why did these guys move back? Iraq is about to capitulate. It's going to happen very soon. EU Council is ready to vote again. Now, because we are at war, I don't want to vote United States of Europe yet. Let's try Europe nuclear power. Let's support it. Now, this time it might work. Yeah, so as you can see, 27. Come on, another tiny nation. Nope. But I think that it's gonna pass anyway. It's not gonna pass. Why is it not gonna pass? We got 55 more supporting. Shit, whatever. You nuclear power. Whatever, I just gonna have to wait to get more political power. We're making 7 point something, and then we're gonna vote. I'm gonna try to persuade some other nations. Maybe if the majority will have, if they'll have the majority, then they're gonna vote. What is the matter here, guys? Just move forward. What is the matter? Iraq is just about to fall anyway. Now, I think that we're taking more losses than we're winning. I need, of course, to have an eye in here. Strategic partnership with Vietnam. Okay, so now we're done with this. Now let's get back here. I think I would also like to upgrade our Air Force. That might be very important. Although I'd also like to upgrade this things here. But I'm gonna go on first with the Air Force because we're just very far away with that. Intercept efficiency for Luftwaffe. It's not gonna take too long. And let's get back to EU Council. 6 days left. Okay, we could persuade somebody else. Still not enough. Vietnam has accepted. Who else can we persuade? There are no nations left. But of course, we're also gonna need more political power. So we're just so close to pass. But maybe we're gonna need even more more supremacy. 2 days. We got 40. 1 day. Come on, just one more nation. Oh, it's not working. Alright, 0 day, last day. Is it gonna pass or not? Croatia. Still not gonna pass. Shit, we were so close. Look at this. 56.7% against 41%. We were so close to pass this EU law. But unfortunately it just didn't work. Time to show the result. Failed. Yeah, it didn't work. Yemen want to establish military. No, it's not gonna happen. Just attack here. Try to take that. And you're gonna... Oh, this is not our territory. So these guys are some kind of encircle, I guess. Okay, now time to go back to the war area here. Because there are some nasty battles and it doesn't seem that we're doing fine. We're doing good enough here. We are advancing. Iraq is just about to capitulate. Maybe this will happen. Try to recapture that. You shouldn't allow them to move that far away. And we managed to encircle them there. This is very good news. And we are moving forward. Iraq is still resisting, but this is not going to last much. I think we made another encirclement here. Oh, they are having a lot of troops. And another one here too. Alright, let's move back and now let's launch a massive attack on all of them. Because we're gonna wipe out another few divisions belong to them, and even if they're gonna move back. Okay, cool. Now the troops are moving down here. And I think we should have also another port from where we're gonna be able to reinforce. And we have encircled them here. I'm pretty sure about that. They are desperate to try to break their encirclement, but I think that this is not gonna happen. So then they're gonna run out of supplies here. I think they are already running out of supplies. They are being attacked like crazy. I mean, they are not even able to do something. And if you're gonna take this, it's gonna be all over. Just attack, please, and take it now. It's gonna be all over for Iraq because this is where they capitalize. Or he is. Wait, are they moving here? No, we are gonna move forward. We could also attack them here somehow. Kurdistan. Yeah, Turkey, we have good relationship with Turkey. And we are moving forward almost everywhere. That is also a good thing. Let's see if we're gonna take this. It's very easy to take this. First of all, we're gonna have to win this battle. Yeah, they are starting to lose now. But they still got a lot of divisions. It's going to take very much time. And downplay the incident. It's gonna take a lot of time for us to take them out. They got so many divisions and somehow they are good supplied. Don't understand how is it they are so good supplied. think all I can do is to attack them and try to take them out. Attack them from everywhere. Because like that, maybe they're gonna run out of supplies faster. I mean, especially attacking with our marines. Who knows, we'll see. There are too many divisions, but we're gonna manage to encircle them. There are 15 plus 11, 26 divisions in total. That is enormous. An enormous amount. And our troops are still being able to move forward, although they are at war only with me. Because most of their divisions are encircled here, and they don't have too many left. We got 98 left. This is not too much. Let's make another upgrade here. This should help our forces. Division speed, division attack on quarter. No, division speed is much better. Collapsing defense. I like that. Division speed. This is great. So we have already entered Iran, and now Iran will have some real trouble. This guy should run out of supplies here. I don't understand how they are resisting so much. But as you can see, it seems that our marines are able to move forward. And since they're gonna take... Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Now you guys gonna focus on wipe out what's left of them. Now we have here 26 divisions, and they're not gonna be able to retreat, so we're gonna keep attacking and finish them off. No matter how much we're gonna lose and what we're gonna lose, we're gonna keep attacking them. Office is open. High Representative. Restructure air defense. That is good. Air defense is always a good investment. I like air defense. Let's go with the restructured Luftwaffe command. Air mission efficiency 5%. Home defense for Luftwaffe another 5%. That is very important update. Let's do it. Let's go. And as you can see, their numbers are being decreased now because they are basically encircled. I'm talking about a lot of divisions. They are still resisting. They are in low supply, but not that bad. And a few more divisions left. What happened here? They managed to push us back somehow, but our troops have managed to move on anyway. Now I have to be careful because they could encircle us here. This could be dangerous. Let me just send these guys here, which are attacking now. They don't have to attack anymore. Let me just send them all the way up in here and launch them with a new offensive line. Go ahead. First of all, they're gonna have the role to defend only, and I'm gonna focus here to see if we're gonna be able to knock them up. The faster the better. Iraq is out. We have captured some equipment. We've got another army that has nothing to do now, and we're gonna have to send them in. I think that these guys here are encircled as well. There you go, they have been decimated. Iraq capitulated. And one more upgrade for this dude. Amphibious Fortress Buster. I think Fortress Buster is really good. It's going to increase its attack. It's gonna need that. And we could also send this dude here in order to finish the job. Oh, there is another territory here where we cannot come. Let's send him down here in the south, and from here he should just break, and he should take all of Iran, or Iran. Yes, because there are no troops here, that's why they are doing what they want. But some units are on their way. Our marines are attacking on this direction, so I think we should be alright. Let's see, we're gonna have to stop their offensive here because they are advancing again because of this stupid fucking barrier here that the computer cannot see. And they are attacking, of course, with a lot of divisions. Time to move there and secure the area at least. Okay, time to push them back and time to put some pressure on them. There you go, let's push them back now. Thank God that I reacted very fast. They're also trying to invade on the sea. Right, do we have another fleet here? They are docked in Kaliningrad. No, I think They're operating in the Eastern Mediterranean. That's alright, but I think that we're gonna leave them because now of course they could invade. I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Keep in mind that Iran has only 74 divisions left and they are just about to be wiped out. We are very close to Tehran. And I think that we're gonna take it, so I don't think they're gonna be able to do much. I'm just gonna have to be careful of these stupid bugs with these barriers here, because that way we might be losing like a lot of territory. Now we have encircled them again here. This is really good. And they have broken up. Okay, hang on a second. Why the fuck they are defending so well? Is this because... Very well. They got 4 divisions, but they are defending like hell, and I don't understand why and how. Okay, a few more Iranian divisions wipe out, and I want you... Come on, you fuck. I want you to move here and get rid of them now. And the same thing with you. Just move all of you, and I want them to get rid of them. No matter how much it's gonna take us, we're gonna have to completely annihilate them. Then you can go wherever you want and continue the offensive. Well-planned attack for all of you in order to increase the attack, and let's move forward. So yeah, we have managed to move very far away. I think we have encircled another few units of them. Let's just take them one by one then. Georgia. Okay, we have achieved another backdoor with North Korea. This is not going to help us, but let's do it anyway. And these units are also encircled. And we're moving forward. I think we have taken another stupid fucking barrier here. Man, I fucking hate this stupid game. Because this brings the possibility of the AI to break through. And look at them, there are some territories where we don't even have any troops anymore. Alright, we're attacking so fast so that they are not even able to recover, basically. Alright, now here, we're just gonna move forward. Let's go on. We have encircled them. I'm gonna focus here in order to try to take them out. So they could break through here. I'm gonna have to be careful. Hang on a second. But in many other territories we're gonna be able to move forward. Here we have no divisions, they say. But they're also not able to attack, basically. Just one more division, so that we're gonna wipe them out, and then we can move somewhere else. And we're done here. And we're moving forward. We're taking all of Iran. It seems that there are no other barriers right now, as far as I can see. They also don't have too many divisions left. Yeah, there is a barrier here. So we got 59 divisions, but there are many to take right here. Many for us to take right here. Of course, they are very well defended. They might try to go in this area. That means they're gonna have to send an army. Yeah, they want to invest. Let them invest. I don't care. Good, I want you to attack there. Even if it's not gonna work, I don't care. Interrogation technique, explosive devices. But I think before we're gonna take all these divisions, they might be completely destroyed because we have basically captured them. So I don't think they will do something. Okay, let's go and try to take them. Yeah, we're still pushing forward against Iran. I think in many cases that we're gonna take them out. This is how it looks like. We might be able basically to encircle even more of their territory, more of their troops. special forces, they are just resisting so nice, so damn nice. They are supplied. I don't understand how are these. Oh, they are helping Iran. Azerbaijan is helping Iran and Armenia too. Nope. Armenia doesn't do that. It's gonna take a while until we're gonna take them out here, honestly. But, well, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. Right, let's just move all the way up in here. No, bad idea. Let's just move like that and like that. I think that should be alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to tell them what to do. They know what to do and they are doing that fine. Yeah, they're moving forward here. Restructure Luftwaffe command. That came absolutely in a weird time. Because we need a stronger Luftwaffe. We don't need Luftwaffe now, but we're gonna need it. Enhanced pilot training. Now here we got air training XP and air accidents Luftwaffe. How are we doing here? I was hoping that we were sending them back. No, they are resisting like hell because of the mountains. I'm pretty sure about that. Tactics, reconnaissance attack. Now they are defending very well. I cannot do anything. Here our troops are moving forward as well. This is really good. I mean, Iran don't have too many troops. They don't have too many units left. We're gonna make another encirclement down here. Of course, we don't need NATO for this. We can do it on ourselves because we're playing with Germany. Vatican. Alright, let's go. Are we gonna take this? Yeah, we're gonna take this. And it's over. It's all over. Saving the game and it's all over. Now, we got these three nations, right? But we also have Yemen on our... So Yemen is also gonna ask for something, but they didn't conquer anything. Right, we got Syria, we got Iran. Now, I don't want to capture too much territory. I just want to capture Latakia, just the tiny territory. You know, not too much. And Basra. And this territory. And this territory. And this territory. Yeah, something like that. And then nothing else, right? So demand, and then I want to puppet Iran. There you go. We can still submit demands. We can puppet Iraq. We can still submit them, and we can puppet Syria. I mean the rest. And we're gonna pass. And it's all over. 1st of January 2024, just finished like that. We took 5 states. And yeah, we got this tiny territory here and a tiny territory down here, which has been destroyed. And also a tiny territory down here. And these guys are our allies. Let's ask them for some manpower. Alright, and we can send the troops back home, right? We're not gonna need them here. All of them, including the Marines. Let's send the Marines home. Where are these guys? Ah, these guys are standing good there. Let's send the Marines here. This guy can also be upgraded. Amphibious Special Forces, but he doesn't have Special Forces. Ambusher. Makes him reckon bonus. Ambusher is good. Southern Germany, Central Germany. So all of them are now having a mission. Also get some garrison, and I think we're doing fine right now. We're doing good. We could combat again for intelligence, and we could decrease autonomy, reduce autonomy of Russia and of Kazakhstan for now. Alright, what about our fleet? We were supposed to have a fleet. Yeah, we're doing good. Alright. So I'm supposed to come back home now. Now we got also plenty of money, investments. We're doing very fine financially. And we managed to get Iran, Iraq and Syria into NATO. Now NATO is even stronger now, as you can see. Basically the strongest in the world. We can only fight against China. But I cannot justify war against China. How about North Korea? Nope. It doesn't work that way. But anyway, we are a very big, powerful nation right now. Got everything we need. We also got some, actually a lot of factories. What about civilian factories then? Also a little bit more civilian factories. We also have to repair a lot of stuff here because of the battles. We have gained some losses, but we're doing good. And now I'm ready to vote for United States of Europe. Gonna have to wait 94 days. European Federation as well. One of them, you know, but I'm not gonna do this now. Gonna wait a little bit. Let's approve the ITA to see if we're gonna have more members. Syria asks for a debt bailout for... Yeah, let's do it, absolutely. We're also enhancing pilot training. Wait, we also had some ships that were active, but no airplanes, but ships. They can go home whatever they want. And it was the fleet of this man. This man is also very experienced. He has a lot of bonuses compared to some other admirals or generals. Alright, let's go on with counter punch, division attack on quarter territory. So we would have this as well. In January 2024. We're almost reaching the nowadays time. South Ossetia propose mutual investment. Only these tiny nations are asking for that. Right, what I would like to do now with this huge amount of political power. Although, you know what, I'm gonna keep it, you know what, because when the council will vote, I will vote for United States of Europe, and I need a lot of support. I'm not sure who's gonna get the big pie after that, but I'm gonna go for it. And if it's not gonna be what it's gonna be, then I'm gonna have to reverse the vote one way or another. Now, as you can have more special forces, no, not yet. But I think we have enough divisions anyway. 118 divisions, this is good. It's not as good. I mean, Iran had 177 divisions. So this is not much necessarily better. We need more divisions anyway. Yeah, let's go on with this type of weapon. And we are in NATO, but we don't really need to be in NATO right now. Because we are so powerful without naval guns. 2025. It is also good. You're gonna go with this type of WAV. Luxembourg 6 NATO membership. I think there was another one that sicked it. Doesn't really seem so that way. Which office? President of Central Bank. We cannot occupy it just yet. Gonna have to wait first. We have gained a bonus for the infantry equipment category. We're spying against China and North Korea, our possible enemies. Tensions in school and education institutes. Alright. Yeah, I want to check if you can change any other law here. We got a lot of manpower. We don't really need that much manpower. We could decrease, of course, military spending, which is huge. But I would decrease actually the manpower because it's just too much. I mean, mandatory for women, special forces multiplier, and we're gonna get more monthly population. We're gonna do it voluntary service for women. This is going to decrease a lot our recruitment up to 1 million or perhaps less. But frankly, I do not care. Now that way, we will be able to have more special forces. 3 more divisions. This is nothing. But that's okay. Enhanced pilot training. Now recruitment is gonna go down. So we're here, capability focus, but no. I want to move on with either planning the program or here introduce EGB, expand SAK, special forces attack and defense, amphibious invasion, special force out of supply, lighters. No, I think expand KSK is going to be more important. Improve special forces training, special forces speed. Yeah, so we're gonna go with that in order to upgrade our special force to make them even stronger. They are very powerful now, but we can have them even more powerful. Not office is open. I think it's Secretary of the Euro Army. But I would prefer to keep the commission of to be the president of the European Commission. This is more important. And House of Hohenzollern has increased. But SPD is still having 40%. And what about the AFD? AFD is also growing a little bit. The fascists as well. GTK Boxer is there. We'll go with a new type of artillery. Alright. How are we doing with equipment? Attack helicopters, but we're gonna need more armor personnel. We're having a lot, but we're gonna need even more. We got now a number of what, 172 factories? Do I see that right? No, wait. There's something else. 99 factories, which is great, and we still have some free factories as well, which is that we can increase our production even more in order not to have any problem in the future with some other production equipment or so. We're just gonna need to have simply more drones and more everything. So more strategic bombers. And of course more attack helicopters, like as many as possible. And we are using all of our factories now. We've got plenty of civilian factories. Now we're gonna buy some equipment, of course. If it's buy from Russia, why not? They are our allies. Perhaps we're gonna also buy it for free, so maybe not. Yeah, now we're gonna have less factories, but we still have plenty of them, so there is no problem at all. Now we should have a lot of equipment, like a huge amount of equipment, especially attack helicopters. Secretary General of the Army, led by Ireland. So there was a war in the Middle East, and we managed to win it somehow. So they would like trade agreement. Iran. 2000. Well, this is gonna be a little bit too much, but we have so much money, so that we're gonna accept it. Let's ratify Luxembourg accession into NATO, because nowadays Luxembourg is a part of NATO, that's for sure. Right, we can, what can we do here? No, actually, I don't want to spend more political power, no way. I also don't want to launch any coup. I'm gonna be satisfied with the actual leadership. So I'm just gonna keep it that way. National focus completed. Expand KSK. Special forces attack. And we can improve this. Then we can move on here, and I'll do it. Modernize the special forces. Can improve special forces training. Is gonna modify the speed of special forces and out of supply endurance. So that's also an important update for our special forces, because we rely on our special forces, especially on these guys here. 3 more divisions. Unfortunately, the Baltic states did not enter NATO. And also not Sweden did not enter NATO. C5I equipment. Let's call that. And we're finally having a positive balance of attack by Republic. There's also good. Russia attack our neighbor Estonia. Not a problem. Russia can have it if they want. The question is, they're a puppet state. They got elections? Yeah, they got elections. The question is, how many? They got 7 divisions. All right, cool. In fact, we can ask them for some divisions. Now we're gonna have 3 Russian divisions that we could enroll in our army. There you go. 3 Russian divisions. They are very powerful divisions. Look at this with T-15, T-14 Armada, T-15. All right. Now I've got 100. Got a little bit more military factories. Where can we use them? Let's use them to create more tanks, and then a little bit more weapons, like a little bit more, and utility vehicle as well, just in case we're gonna have future factories. Military factories, I think we might have. If you're gonna annex more territory, we might have. Enemy agent turned. Improvised explosive devices. Diplomatic training is the next thing that we're gonna research. Shut down a right-wing organization. Let's shut it down. How are we doing here? Yeah, everything is controlled. Stable. The Salafist is stable. Everything is stable everywhere. We do have a free thing here. Not sure what that is here. Naval, okay. But there is nothing else to research. In fact, as you can see, we're not researching anything. We could actually destroy these things, or just leave them like that. This dude lost a unit. Yeah, I think during the Russian invasion happened. How can we do to decrease SPD popularity? Reject outright. I still got 40%. Improve special forces. That's good. Now I'm gonna go on with here, and then I'm gonna move forward. Forward air control training. Introduce drone reconnaissance. Specialized terrain training. Yeah, I think this one is gonna be more important. And we can vote. Let's see. I would like to vote United States of Europe. I'm gonna support it, and I'm gonna call some other nations to support, so that is gonna definitely be accepted. It will be accepted, and then we're gonna form United States of Europe. Multi-ethnic state, who cares? And then we're gonna form United States of Europe. I hope there's not gonna be a CTB. On 12th of April. There you go, United States of Europe. Okay, now are we in NATO? We are still in NATO. Oh, that's great. So these were the states that accepted, you know, and joins the European Union. While the offices are opened. Is this Russia here? I think this must be Russia. The European Union. Okay, so we managed to form the European Union after all. Of course, it's not as big as I was hoping. So there are some nations that declined it. And now we have also a big army, right? Gonna have to reform our army. We have 762 divisions. Oh my god. What about money? How are we doing with money? Office is open. Country joins. Lithuania joins the European Union. But because we're still European Union, but we can still have some nations with whom we could be allied with somehow. Yeah, but our nation is this. And we also have Russia and Iran and Iraq as puppet states. So nothing has changed. Kazakhstan as well, and Russia, which is still a big country, powerful country. Wow, that is incredible. I wonder how is this thing look like? I mean, is this another nation focus, or is this... No, this is the German, of course, because it's Germany that is leading. And what about here? Yeah, we can move on here with constitute the new European nation. Wow, that is so awesome. This is another new level of the game. And I knew that we're gonna reach this sometimes in the game. Imagine we started the game in year 2010, right? I think it was 2010. Or was it 2000? No, I think it was 2000. No, it was 2000, because there was also the World Trade Center attack and so on. And we played 24 years. And after 24 years of playing the campaign and some bloody wars and so on, some bloody campaigns, we managed to form the United States of Europe, which honestly I was hoping that it's going to be bigger, such as with Poland and Italy inclusive, at least, not mention Czech Republic and Hungary, which are still part of the European nation. And unfortunately, I cannot occupy another place here. Perhaps some other nations will occupy them, and we're going to have some other things to vote, maybe. But anyway, yeah, we did it, and now we are a huge power, I mean, the biggest power. And we're also a member of NATO. This is just great. Now, let me see about the war declaration. Democracies can't justify war goals against countries that are not generation, and no war goal. Okay, so we cannot do, we cannot declare war yet. Now, we could change, of course, the course of politics if you're gonna have elected another nation, another party, such as Hohenzollern-House or somebody else. Maybe I'll try that. Wow, but this is anyway so incredible. So incredible. And even Turkey, we also got Turkey and Greece. Wow. And not Portugal, but Spain and UK and Norway. Wow, that is incredible. The fact that we have Turkey, this is massive. Let's see, how many factories do we have? Now, as you can see, we have so many factories here. 290, 129. We are really the biggest power the world has ever seen. Imagine in real life if the European Union would be united just like that, including all the nations that are part of it. What a huge power would have become. I mean, okay, let's just don't compare it to this game because this is just a game. Take a look only for Turkey, how many divisions they got. And with the bonuses that we have for Bundeswehr and the organization that we have, we are really a force to reckon with. That is for sure. Now, let's see if we can move on. Wait a minute, I hope we're not going to have any CTD. Let's just save it, because these CTDs are happening when you have the best time in the game, usually. Talking from experience. So, yeah, we're just going to have to check. And also we got Switzerland and Austria. Oh, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Now, I wonder if you're going to research the European Federation. Has not formed a... So, yeah, this is not possible anymore. But we could go with some other things. And we could also vote here on some other things as well. I think we're gonna win this. We got 20 million manpower. Recruitable 44,000. Well, this is way too much. We're not gonna need... Let me see how we're doing with finances anyway. We're also making a lot of money. So why would I change the laws? As for a United States ask for a debt bailout. Trump should have seen this. So we're gonna be in treasury minus 5,000 billion, but we got 13,000. Shall we do it? Shall we go? Sorry, we can afford. United States influence of United. We're gonna get more influence in the United States. I'm gonna do it. Now we got 10 trillion. And our influence should increase. We don't even have too many divisions. We got 87, and we got 700. There is 1 American division to 10 European divisions approximately. Not to mention the force and so on, the Air Force and the Navy. So we could go gigantic military spending. What stops us to do that? Less stability and more workforce, or a total war. We can at least do that. I prefer to increase the economy though. We'll close the borders as well. Let's close them. Oh, look at this fleet. My god. I mean, we don't even need this fleet right now. Let's just forget about this fleet. No one's gonna attack Europe. We can now rest assured and sleep tight. Nothing's gonna happen now. With this formidable army and territory, we're just the best. And these are our main armies. Let's just recall Bundeswehr or something else, because this is not... Or maybe we should just leave Bundeswehr and we should create another army. Starting with French troops. Yeah, something like that. But we're gonna have only our... Oh no, we're gonna have all the leaders. This is so cool and realistic. So all the leaders belong to European nations. You get them at your disposal. This is so awesome, man. This is incredible. Take a look how many of them are there. There are so many of them. There is a huge amount of them. Right, so we're gonna choose this dude. What about admirals? Yeah, of course, we got also a lot of admirals. So this is gonna be the EU army. Now, if you're gonna go, let's see how many troops do we have. 130 divisions left, but I'm not gonna recruit more. I just want to upgrade all of them. Mechanized marine, let's put a lot of them. Making the best units the world has ever seen. Armored marine. Although, of course, I don't know if I have enough army experience to do that, but I have it for the time being. Same thing here. Special operations. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna make the troops that we have, the special troops that we have in Bundeswehr, I mean this marine unit, the best, and we're still gonna have 2 divisions more. So, oh, take a look how many divisions we can recruit, because we have all the division templates from the European nations. This is incredible. But I'm gonna stay focused to the German things. So this is the one that's the best. we gotta train 2 of them as fast as possible in France, heart of France, because I really want to have a lot. Right, let me just check here. So they are all unassigned. Artillery regiment. What regiment is that? Ah, this is a Spanish. But I don't understand, is this... I don't know, is this like some kind of mechanized airborne infantry? Okay, if they are mechanized airborne, then this is how they are. We're gonna send them here. Want to increase this as well. And these troops, the first troops that we have, are possibly all in Spain or where? Ah, they are at the border. Yeah, okay, they are everywhere because they are at the border. Ah, because they are already belonging to... Okay, good. So they just stay like that and see. These guys are here at the border with Serbia, but don't have to worry about that. Nothing is gonna happen. And I could use 2 marine divisions, although I'm creating them. I don't want any marine divisions. I just want to create them later on. And of course we're still gonna have some troops. Let's just see. An infantry division with 5,000 men belonging, God knows to which nation, to Albania or something. No, this is too much here. All belong to Albania. They're of course very poor divisions that we're gonna send here. We got 5,000 men. These are Albanian divisions, but I'm gonna send them, doesn't matter. Wait a minute, I just want to send them all over the place to make our units stronger. A Panzer Brigade with 4,000, all kind of main battle tanks from everywhere, including from Turkey. Now there's no border that we should guard. Maybe this one here, but the Iranians allies are doing great. Now we are really a big power. Let's see how we're doing with money, by the way. 114. We're making a lot of money. I think we should decrease taxes as well. Okay, so other nations. Well, who's that? Andorra, I think. Because Andorra did not want to accept to take part. Also, we also got Moldova and Romania. We could try to influence Andorra. No, they got 100% influence. And it says that Russia might attack them. But I don't think that this will happen. And yeah, I think we're doing full money. We got full everything. Fuel. Or maybe not President of European Parliament. Oh, so that means that we're not going to have anything to say at this stance. But we could still influence the vote, I think. Because we're still in European Union, we still got those bonuses belong to European Union. And the German bonuses. Not all of them, unfortunately. Many of bonuses are out. Belong to the party leaders and so on. But we still got formidable army. We still got defense case, modifier, and so on. German diplomacy and so on. So I think we're still good. Country joins the European Union. So Macedonia just joined it. I think that just happened very short time ago. And we're still in NATO with a lot of other nations. Of course, most of the nations are a puppet state. That's why they are so strong. Now, we have, of course, a lot of research facilities that I'm not gonna even interested in. I don't care about them. And of course, it's very important to see. First of all, we're gonna need a lot of independence, but also a lot of political power. Slovakia trade. All of them would like trade agreement. Tensions. Now we're gonna have to be careful who's gonna be elected, but no matter who's gonna be elected, we're gonna have to make sure the SPD most probably. I would like to Kommunistische Partei. No, I don't think so. I like to have elected the AFD, but unfortunately got no popularity.
police have described the riots as the worst in current memory.
Where are these guys going?
After a
Yeah, they're
peaceful
defending
protest
Germany,
in
main
Toronto
Germany. That's good.
yesterday.
We got Drone 2025, so another update.
London last week, but have since spread to other major cities in England.
Yeah, let's go on with that as well. Self-propelled artillery. Slovakia. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, because these guys are in NATO and the Poland as well. That's why Poland didn't accept, because they also have puppet state Czech Republic. Russia is still trying to declare war, but I don't understand. I don't think they can, because they are a puppet state of ours and they are a democracy, so they cannot declare war except on nations that have generated war tension. Which nations generated war tension? Mali, maybe. Seems not. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna check on this later. And Italy is also a member, NATO member. So we got less manpower because we have reduced the conscription. We could go with neo-imperialism. No. Volunteer for women and mandatory service. We could also decrease that. We're definitely not gonna need partial draft. But first, they're gonna need more political power, of course. What's this here? We can assume leadership of our faction. Oh, take over a faction. Yeah, what is it? Is gonna happen? Will the Americans be mad or what? Now we are the leader of NATO. This is a scenario, you know, that could happen in real life. And this is what Trump is talking all about. This is what Trump is afraid of. If Europe will become united and create an army, it's going to become the strongest nation in the world, and it's going to take over NATO. And Trump is going to be mad. Now let's see what he's going to do in this campaign. Oh man, so we got so many divisions. Okay, we got specialized training. Now, let's see what can we do from here. Before something else, I would like to go with modernized RSC network. It's gonna take another 30 days, but it's gonna give us some bonuses for our Bundeswehr that we're gonna need. It's gonna break 3. Iraq can become associated state. Yeah, but we don't have any. Actually, we need 20. Reduce autonomy in Iraq. There we go. We can do this. We're just gonna need 50 political power, and we're gonna make it right away. 50. There we go. And we're gonna reduce the autonomy. And what else do I want? I wanted to do something else. United States of Europe. Oh yes, I wanted to reduce the recruitment law, because you're making too many. Let's just wait. We don't need that much manpower. This is just insane. Way too much. We just don't need this. I also don't need to recruit new units. We got so many divisions. We really don't need to recruit any other units. Not to mention that we're not even gonna have any war. Or any other wars. It is indeed that if you're gonna be member of NATO, no one's gonna attack you. I mean, who's gonna dare to go to war with NATO? We're supposed to have more spies, by the way. Okay, wait a minute. So our member, we are NATO member, NATO leader, right? So we can invite some other nations, but this is gonna happen only through events and research and national focus research and so on. But if this some members will have the conditions to enter NATO, they're gonna apply and we're gonna accept them. I think this is how it's gonna work. This is how it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure about that. We're also making good money. I wanted to decrease the tax rate. We're not gonna print any money. We could print it. Let me just reduce the tax rate. Oh shit. Whatever. Population tax rate reduce. I think this is good. What's the situation then in Germany? It's being stable. Iraq could become an associated state. Well, this is gonna happen later, or not gonna happen at all. Let's increase the defense in Niedersachsen, in Franken and Hessen. Also prepare a military exercise. But maybe later. Let's just make some more political power for us, because we're just gonna need this so much. Kinetic operations suit. Breakthrough. Alright, now we're gonna move on with Railguns 2025. What's that? Call to arms, request from Syria. With whom is at war Syria? Is there a civil war here? Oh yes, and of course we're gonna join. Of course we're gonna join. Now we have some army in the nearby area, right? Alright. In fact we got a lot of troops, but I'm gonna jump in with our paratroopers. There you go. So as you can see, we're attacking them already. Now US would like to intervene. Nope, we're not gonna let them intervene. And I'm gonna pass. Syria will simply annex. They got no elections, but they are a puppet state, yeah? They got no election. They got a lot of help. Now because of this war, they got 6 divisions. They're doing fine. They got no elections, but they're Western outlook. There is a nice young man here that is pro-democratic. That is very good. Yeah, we're gonna wipe them out then. They don't even have organization and stuff. And they got a capital here. We're gonna capture their capital. It's gonna go over. Modernize area C network. Now I would like to... Yeah, we're not making too much money now. But it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get back here. So... President of the European Federation, but I thought President of the European Federation. Oh yes. So if you're gonna form the United States of Europe, we're gonna get through this thing, and if you're gonna go the other one, we're gonna get Federation. Perhaps European Federation is gonna be more interesting. Maybe I should play with it some other time. NATO legacy. Historic France. Trump's legacy. Pax Europea, which grants political power gain, command power. There is not something that is very... The Holy European Empire. Add Holy European Empire, which grants political power gain, and some other stuff. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Constitute the new European nation. Remove European Union member. Gonna take half a year, but who cares? We're gonna go for it. So we could annex it, but I'm not gonna annex it. I'm gonna let Syria to annex it. Alright, so now they should be happy because we have intervened. Come on, generated war tension. Yeah, I know. But this war tension should go down. Treaty of Baghdad and Treaty of Minsk is 99. Yes, it should just go down. Right, let's get back with these guys here in this area. 7 divisions. So that was an easy battle. Let's see. We were supposed to make money, we're not at war anymore. Yes, we're making money, so we are having 11 trillion. We have debt 23,000. Oh, come on. Now we're debt again. Okay, let's pay the debt back then, I guess. Yeah, we paid it, all of it. Now we're gonna have to make another 12 trillion. Shit. To pay the rest of the debt. But that happened because we have formed the European Union, so we took all the debt from all other nations, and that's why we have such a huge debt right now. It's terrible, but it doesn't matter. Let me see if we can do something else to decrease the Iraqi independence, Iran and Syria. We're not able to do it anymore. Or maybe we're gonna do it later. I don't know. Right, another thing is, are we about to vote here? Or no, we're gonna have to wait 109 days. And here we were supposed to vote already. And European Federation is not gonna be possible, but here, EU permanent member of United Nations Security Council. Okay. Nothing to pass. Yeah, we still got some stuff that we could vote. We got Europeanism 100% in offices. And we're starting making money again. Now I'm gonna have to be careful with that, because I want to pay the debt back, but this is going to take forever. And investments are also huge. I mean, this is also huge. 13 billion investments from all of European nations. This is great. Absolutely great. It's just gonna take some time, that's for sure, but should be okay. And there is nothing to build, but of course I could build something. What exactly do we need? We're gonna need more fuel first. More infrastructure as well. All across Europe we should have maximum level of infrastructure, and also in Russia and everywhere. But first of all, let's just take care of Germany and the nearby area. It's going to increase productivity level. So I think this is also important. A few radar stations are good, a few SHORAD systems as well, and a few nuclear plants too. Invest Fallon. Renewable energy, always. It's just so important. Strategic fuel reserve. Fossil fuel power plant. Missile launch site. We're not gonna need any office sectors. Yeah, let's build some. Agriculture in France. Denmark has also accepted. That is incredible. And this is what statewide infrastructure, land for construction speed and local supplies. That's good. And some ports as well. and some supply hubs. Not supply hubs, some railways. I think railways will be good. Alright. And some hubs. All across Germany, some supply hubs. That one over there must be in Poland. Alright, cool. I think we have enough projects. Do we have anything else to build now? So let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of projects now. Let's build what I started first, and then we're gonna see. It's gonna look anyway, alright. Let's see the popularity. SPD is still having 41%. Autocrats, fascists, House of Hohenzollern, CDU. Schützenpanzer is there. Or is done. Now we're gonna build only German equipment. Days, then you can research them immediately. Yeah, let's go with Corvette hull. Schutzpanzer Puma. And yeah, basically we got so many fleets. I mean, wait a minute. I'm not even gonna be able... Right, we got a lot. But we can transfer them to some of these guys. So now we're gonna have more here. And once we're gonna need them... Take a look at this guy, 32 ships. Where is he? In Denmark. Man, this is enormous. And can we just get them together? No, we cannot merge them together like that. It just doesn't work. Alright, what about like that? We're gonna do it? No, we cannot merge them together, unfortunately. It doesn't work. But we can do something else. I mean... This 32, he has got 32. What about this one? It's in Provence. Right, this is the... My god, such a huge fleet. Let's just merge it together then. Alright, 30. There you go. And we can choose one of these guys. Okay, so now we're gonna have a general, an admiral, which is right here. We might use him as well. It depends where he is stationed at. Just in case that we're gonna start a war. But right now, it doesn't seem that we are starting a war. Or something. Not to mention the British fleets here. Wow, we are a superpower right now. Not to mention that we are, I think, mobilized. And we're also making very fast money. Because this is just great. It's going to take a lot of time to recruit because we have some penalties on recruiting. Now, let me check if we can reduce authority in Iraq. We can do it again. And mission completed. Still military blueprints. Bonus for armor equipment. And the operation might burn an infiltrated asset. Alright, I guess. Alright, I wanted to reduce also the mandatory service to partial draft. It's gonna give us some bonuses here. We're gonna get less military spending, but also here I think I'm gonna go with very large military spending because this is just way too much. I would also like to reduce the tax rate for population to 40%. Now that will mean less money for us, 38,000. This is really little, very little. So we can also move on here with unconventional warfare doctrine. 2 main doctrine, but I think that we can select more now. This is required for sending volunteer force. We don't really need that right now, but... Or shall I go on with that doctrine here? Integrated helicopter air support or integrated artillery units? I think integrated helicopter air support is going to be more important. We are in August 2024. Situation is looking very good. We're also researching a new European nation constitution. Making only 36 weekly balance. I don't know why. It's because of the taxes that we have reduced taxes, right? Yeah, we made money because of taxes. Now we don't have taxes. We're losing. We got also 12 trillion of debt, which is a lot. We'll see. Nord Stream 2. Yeah, let's go on. Now this will mean less money for us. There you go, Nord Stream 1. And there will also be Nord Stream 2. Here, Nord Stream 2. We're gonna get more fossil fuel. And have to pay the Russians. And we got a new type of weapon here. Let's go with frigate. Oh. We also should have a lot of equipment because we're building a lot, and we also, I think, captured the equipment from the other European nations once we unified the nation. And we got so many factories, 191 and 130 dockyards. We don't need that many. We definitely do not need that many. We got plenty of ship, got plenty of everything. I mean, we are the biggest power in the game right now. No one can mess with us. Things are looking much better. And I think I'm gonna name this campaign or rename this campaign from Make Germany Great Again to United States of Europe. Yeah, absolutely. Steel industry. You're gonna reject it. Popularity for the Western -2%. Let's do it. Oh, House of Hohenzollern is growing now. And autocrats, fascists, and reactionaries. But not one of the parties that I would like to be chosen in order to be able to recruit some other focus tree. We would need one of these, the Republicans, the AfD, or the Linke, the Partei Demokratische Sozialismus, PDS. This is what would help. European patriotism, European spirit, political power gain. Decision capital of Europe becomes available. European political parties, European country leader becomes available. And a European officer corps. Loses military reorganization. Remove trade military organization from every unit leader. Alright, cool. We have generated a lot of war tension, however, this is not gonna continue. One what's gonna happen, we're gonna have the European nation, the new European nation. The green car program. The Rhineland industry, we got many bonuses. Also having huge investment, but we're still making manpower. Minus 313, well this doesn't look good at all. Don't understand, do we lose some kind of bonus or what? Gonna have to see, gonna have to check. Yeah, let's go with light jet, that's a good idea. Let's go with it. Also have to replace this type of artillery. No, we're making 36. We're making 36. We're just fine. Of course, I have reduced the population tax at 40%. We could also gain print some money. Let's just do it. This will help us gaining a little bit more money faster. Railguns 2025, because paying our debt is going to be very important. Gonna have to do this. We're gonna go with Globemaster 3. EU Council. Alright. Why can you vote now? EU nuclear power, Brexit enlargement. Belarus. I don't think that someone will join, honestly. It's not gonna bring anything. Wait, we can vote this. Let me raise this. Yeah, and as you can see, it's gonna be accepted. It's gonna be accepted because we are having the last word here. What is this? Iran. What? Iran or Iraq? No, Iraq. Iraq. Use authority in Iraq. Let's reduce it. And let's just integrate the new member states. Must have 25% influence on all European member states. Well, I don't think we're gonna have this anytime soon. But it's good to know that something like this exists. So we were supposed to be able, whatever, we're gonna have to pursue the other nations. Let's go on to that. And we are able to vote this. We're gonna vote this. We're gonna also become a nuclear power. Completed. Wait a minute, Hamas in Palestine. Hamas was annexed. Hamas. There was a war, I think, and that I just missed it in here. But Hamas is annexed by Palestine. I'm not sure what exactly there was in Gaza. I didn't pay attention. It happened so fast. But I don't think we lost something. Syria is still intact. Iraq is intact, and now we have directive on copyright in the digital single market. More stability, more research speed. That was a good one. And that way, research speed is at 145%. This is huge. We have built this thing so fast. Psychological warfare. We're gonna go for suicide pills, and we are done here. Constitution of the new European nation. That comes next. We also got some American troops down here in Valencia. They're just guarding the nation. Even Ireland accepted this. We got some Irish tank divisions, I think. Or British. No, they are British. This one must be Irish. And we're still making money. I want to wait. We got 12 trillion of debt, and we got only 2 trillion. I want to wait, and we're gonna have even more money in order to pay back. And we got the new tank, the KF-51 Panther, that's gonna replace the Leopard tank. Also in real life, you guys know it. The KF-51 Panther is on his way. It's a better tank than Leopard. Alright, let's see what else can we do here. Yeah, let's go nano robotics. This is gonna bring us even more factory output and some other bonuses. So we're gonna go for it. Now let's produce the best tank in the world. We got anyway so many tanks. We got so many factories, don't even need that many. The only enemy that we could have would be China, which is a huge nation. I think they also must have a lot of divisions. Not really, but they are a huge power. They got medium corruption, economic boom. I'd also prefer to upgrade it to fast growth. It's gonna give us some more bonuses, productivity growth, and so on. And I'm gonna do it because what else can I do? Here we cannot go on with this nuclear stuff. We got negligible corruption, but we're gonna have to go to fast growth right away. Montenegro. Yeah, we're gonna accept this. Poland integrates Czech Republic. Change autonomy level to associated state. Oh yes. Actually, they have annexed it. Wow. Okay, now Poland has become a power, but they are also NATO members. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, come on. I want to change the economy law. We got export economy anyway. So we'll go to fast growth. There you go. I hope it's not gonna go down again. FPD spending scandal. We're gonna condemn the behavior, or their behavior. And what is the matter here? We got more debt now, from 12 to 17 trillion, and we got less money. What was that? Why did that happen? Let's just print some more money because we need more money. I don't understand, how is that? What did we spend our money on and what? And the debt is also huge because we are making money. It's not that we're not making any money. Before we're gonna go down conventional warfare, which seems that we can have it. I don't know how, but we can have it. Let's go to flexible defense lines. Organizational loss when moving minus 15%. Organizational loss when below 25% minus 15%. This would be a good bonus, I guess. And you see that we're making less and less money. That's not good because I want to pay the debt. I want to become independent. We've get a bonus for civilian factory technology. And we're building nothing. But frankly, I don't think we need something right now. Because we got everything we need. Right. So I'm going to end the recording here. Let's just see what the statistics have to say. Alright, so take a look at this. You see the United States is United States and China is China. And we are on the third place with only 600 points. This is so sad. Okay, but regarding army, as you can see, we have 700 divisions. We are followed by India. India is having 338 division. Wow, this is incredible. I cannot believe that. Egypt is having 138, but this is not a problem. Mexico, North Korea, Saudi Arabia, China. But really, India 338. Can you believe we're gonna have India as an enemy? We have double as many divisions as they have. Regarding fleet, we are the best. Regarding Air Force, we are not the best. We're just over here. But regarding industry score, we are way better than China and United States. Basically, China and United States have the same industry we have, approximately. And we don't have the biggest territory. Land score is led by United States. So we're not as big as United States, so to speak, but we are almost there. And that being said, I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm gonna see you guys next time, and until